Is it just me, or is you just like totally projecting? Up, Wedding Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Runway de Waratte, aka Smile at the Runway, chapters 41 through 43. And if you guys have not read, especially the most recent chapter of Domestic Girlfriend, you definitely need to read it because there's some Runway de Waratte vibes going on up in there. Anyway, last time I covered this manga, we basically got Yu's backstory, and it was sad. And you can understand why she's pushing her dream on Hasegawa. But, like, at the same time, it's like, dude, don't you want Hasegawa to be happy? I mean, look what Shizuku, even Shizuku, we saw her, a little bit of her backstory as well, is basically Shizuku was doing what she wanted in order to be happy. She was focusing more on her happiness, and Yu isn't doing that to Hasegawa at all. She's projecting like what she couldn't do onto Hasegawa. At least that's my opinion. Anyway, let's get to chapter 41 first and see what happens next. Ooh, we got a beautiful cover. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. Yu even investigated Hasegawa with a private detective agency, and ooh, he was about to sabotage. But anyway, here we go. Inquire. Igarashi Yu, subjects of investigation Hasegawa Kokoro, and Sumuro Ikuto, Imagawa Detective Agency will commence. No, don't hurt Ikuto. Leave Ikuto alone. Leave my baby alone. The surveillance of Sumuro Ikuto starting today. And chapter 41 is titled Encroaching Grasp. Hey, Ikuto, do you prefer making clothes or designing clothes? I've never really thought about it. Why all of a sudden? Because I ran out of stuff to talk about. You get what I'm saying? Oh, sorry. I'll try and come up with stuff to talk about too. Sorry, let me read that. Shit. My wordings really suck right now. Because I ran out of stuff to talk about. You get what I'm saying? Oh, sorry. I'll try and come up with stuff too, to talk about too. Jeez. Chiyuki-san, is something wrong? You seem down. Aw, look at you. Are you hitting on me? What? How was I hitting on you? Come on, being nice to a girl in trouble is flirting 101. I'm not in any trouble, though. I'm just a bit nervous about going to Paris during summer break, I guess. Chiyuki-san, you too, Ikuto. You're going to work at a new place starting tomorrow, right? We're both trying something new, so let's do our best. I'm so excited. Chiyuki-san, she really is going to Paris? Wow, but I have a feeling that wasn't the real reason she was looking down. Maybe, good morning, senpai. She ran into a bit of trouble. Wordings. Maybe she ran into a bit of problem at work or something like that. Oh, I love Hasegawa's shirt. This is assemble the clothes. I love that shirt. It is so cute. Am I worrying about her too much? Good morning, Kokoro-san. Sumuro Ikuto, after school, he head straight to the studio, Hajime Yanagita. On his way, he joins up with Hasegawa Kokoro. It appears Hasegawa Kokoro is not in a good mood. Come on, being nice to a girl in trouble is flirting 101. Arg, you just had to put that in my head, Chiyuki-san. Now it feels awkward. By the way, isn't your second round of qualifiers coming soon? Yes, I'll do my best. Did they already announce the theme? Yes. They're going to assign you with a design and you have to recreate the dress. Isn't that basically the entire job of a patterner? Hey, Kuto, do you prefer making clothes or designing clothes? I see, a patterner and a designer. Actually, I don't know too much about what it means to be a patterner. I should try asking Yanagita-san later. Ooh, I agree. And I love the foreshadowing that we've gotten so far in this chapter. This is really nice. Sumuro Ikuto, after work at Hajime Yanagita, he goes to the grocery and buys various items on sale. 31. So basically, hold on a second. It's like 9:30. Or no, sorry. It's 7:30, I think. Well, fuck. No, I was right. It is, it's 9:30 or 10:30. Fuck. Anyway. Welcome back. Are they both asleep? Yeah, they look tired. Go and take a bath. Warnings. Go and take a bath and head back to bed too, Ikuto. Is the bath ready? It's not. What? What are you doing, Hanoka? Checking the budget. Hey, Ikuto, when is the Geikai Festival again? The show is on typo. Oh my god. Whoever is doing the scans needs to check the spelling and grammar. The show is on in September, so I need to start preparing by August. Sorry, this month's budget is really tight. Look, I'll try to get a part-time job too. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to start working at a new place anyway. Also, part-time jobs are banned in your school, Hananoka. Why do you always want some coffee? Yeah. I cracked open my savings, but it wasn't enough. I'm sorry. It's okay. Here, try it. It's great. It tastes like Mom's. How come you're so good at making coffee when your cooking is horrible? Well, it's because I'm the oldest. I was with Mom the longest. Are you going to drop by tomorrow? Yeah, in the morning for a bit. Don't tell Mom about the money, okay? She'll push herself for sure. Yeah, I won't, since she'll push herself for sure. Sumura Ikuto, next day he visits a local hospital, comes in contact with a woman who appears to be his mother. I'll be back, okay? Yep, good luck. That concludes the report on Sumura Ikuto. Sorry, this month's budget is really tight. You're going to need a lot more money if you intend on continuing. Alright, let's do this. Listen, Mushroom Head, the patterner's job is basically to turn a design into a dress. Designers usually design the dress on paper, and don't worry about how it will be made. Brands that participate in fashion shows are usually riddled with designs that make you go, what? How do you even make that? Which is true. The patterner's job is to utilize all their knowledge and experience to pick the fabric, choose the right sewing, select the type of string, and figure out how to iron it properly. You have to take a unique design that will fall apart if you... You have to take a unique design that will fall apart if you make a single error and piece it together one by one, like a puzzle, and give it life. Some even say an excellent patterner is even more valuable than an excellent designer. That's how valuable they are within this industry. Investigation result, Sumura Ikuto. Large hours of part-time work, only buys groceries at our clearance, mother in a hospital. Sumura Ikuto appears to be having financial problems, but Mushroom Head, in the end, a patterner is still just a patterner. The designer is still the one in charge. Remember that ambition you told me about before? I want to be a designer that create clothes that make people smile. Think carefully which path you should take to realize that goal. Our investigation concludes that Sumura Ikuto will be highly susceptible to monetary. Let me read the sentence. Will be highly let me fucking start from here. Fuck. Our investigation concludes that Sumura Ikuto will be highly susceptible to monetary predos. Do not falter. Thank you for waiting. I look forward to working with you, Ayano-san. Well, my goal is to make sure you earn plenty of money, doing work that's just right for you, so let's get going. Wait, it's in this building? My Altier is in the basement. My Altier is in the basement. This is what I live for. Ayano-san, when you said you can go independent, if you can get acknowledged by your grandmother, Ayano Mai-san, what do you mean by that? We're here. Whoa, that's nice. Whoa, it's amazing. About my grandmother, right? Yeah, I should fill you in if I'm going to have you work here. But it's exactly as I said. Nothing more, nothing less. This is what I live for. I'm an orphan. I'm an orphan, you see. I was adopted by Ayano Mai and was raised to create clothes. Ooh. Okay, let's get to chapter 42. This is going to be very interesting. Here we go. Orphan. I grew up on the streets of Paris till 2. The second I was adopted, I was holding a needle from day 1. Holy shit. Oh my god, poor baby. I barely remember anything from back then, but there is a photo of it in my room. So I'll always be grateful for what she has done for me. Protect. He needs to be protected. And chapter 42 is titled, What do you want to be? For his entire life, she probably just wanted to make sure the future of Aphrodite is inherited. I fucked this up by wordings. I'm sorry. She probably just wanted to make sure the future of Aphrodite is inherited by someone she trained herself. Ayano-san trained under a top fashion designer. She was like, I'm too old to be your mom, so call me grandma. So she's a bit weird. In this environment for over 20 years. But since I learned from the very best, I'd say I turned out pretty good. Oh, right, you told me about how you grew up when we had that barbecue. Do you feel jealous? Not at all. Not at all, I'm not. I can't even imagine what kind of things you had to deal with, so I can't really... You were so kind, Ikuto. You know what everyone says to me? It's the age of fast fashion now. It's all about selling things cheap. In this day and age, where people care less and less about brands, it's becoming much more difficult to create your own brand from scratch. Ayana Mai is showing her age, so Taokan will get to have Aphrodite for himself. I'm so jealous. Inheriting a popular brand is the greatest achievement one could hope for. Apparently, these are coming from people who claim they want to be fashion designers. What a joke. The reason I don't want to inherit Aphrodite, it's simple. The designs Ayana Mai comes up with aren't the kind of designs I want to make. That's all there is to it. Hey, why are you going before me? Sorry I'm late. Toho-san, good morning. I swear, I love Toho. I was kind of iffy on him before, but this backstory really makes me love Toho and appreciate his character. I understand what he wants to do. He wants to create art. I think from what we're getting so far, he wants to be more of like a high fashion designer, but we'll have to wait and see. Toho-san, good morning. He is as wonderful as always. Wait, what? You aren't late at all, no worries. Ikuto, let me introduce you to Yusuke and Kanami-chan. Hey, this is the guy I was talking about, Samura Ikuto. Oh? These two are going to be part of my team for the Geika Festival. Arakawa Yusuke and Aguri Kanami-chan. Hi. It's a team? Wait, I'm supposed to form a team for the show? Huh? How do you not know this? For the show, the main contestant is the designer, but others can still participate by joining a designer's team as support. Of course, you are still allowed to do it all by yourself. This is really making me think of Project Runway right now. Oh, so I can form a team? Professional fashion designer, wordings. Ugh. Professional fashion design is all about collaboration anyway. This team system is much closer to how things are done in the real world. That's why we don't bother with the qualifiers and applied straight to be on Toho-san's team. That's how we were chosen. I'm pretty sure about this Geika, wordings. Why did I say sure? I'm pretty serious about this Geika festival, actually. When I told my grandmother I want to go independent, she said, then make me acknowledge you first. There will be a ton of industry people at the Geika Festival. Although it's rare, there are cases where the designer is approached afterwards with a business offer for the dresses. 52. That's how many contracts my grandmother managed to win at the Geika Festival when she was still a student. Holy shit. Surpassing that is my requirement for me to get my grandmother to acknowledge me. That record hasn't been beaten for the past 40 years, and this is my last opportunity to beat it. Everyone has their own hopes and dreams for competing in the Geika Festival. That's why, Ikuto, I want to make sure I participate in the show with the best team I can think of. Will you join my team as a partner? Huh? What happens? Sorry, this month's budget is really tight. If I decline, what happens if I decline this offer? Don't worry about it. I'm going to start working at a new place anyway. If I decline, I'll do my best too for the Geika Festival. I'll go try out. Just kidding. You are too kind, Ikuto. You actually thought about it seriously? Phew. I wasn't sure how to say no without upsetting you. But you're a lot more determined than I thought. Guess I had the wrong idea. When you told me how you grew up, you said you wanted to become a fashion designer because you liked making clothes, right? Right, but doesn't that mean... But that doesn't mean fashion designer was simply the only job you knew at that time that involved making clothes, no? I was under the impression that you didn't care as long as you got to make clothes. That was true back then, but I do want to be a fashion designer now. Well, in this studio, I'm going to have you work on tasks that a designer wouldn't do, so just try it out. Kanami-chan, you don't seem too wordings. You don't seem so happy about Ikuto. Well, just keep a close eye. You'll figure out the reason I brought Ikuto here soon enough. This guy. His patterns are getting more and more accurate each day. He couldn't even draw proper shapes at the beginning, but he picks things up unbelievably fast once I correct him. Like today's design, for example. It's a really hard design to put to form because the front and back are very uneven. Ooh, let's talk about that design. It is beautiful. Yet he managed to get this close in just one try. Moreover, he's still a high schooler, a natural pattern. This dress has nothing to do with the design Ayano-san is going to use for the Geika Festival, right? Yeah. They didn't even announce the theme yet, so there's nothing we can do for now. Hey everyone, I need to go attend the second round of the preliminaries, so take care. Wait, Ayano-san, you have to take the preliminaries too? Yep, I do. There's no way Toho-san is going to fail, so they should have just exempted you. Nah, I can't take it lightly. Let's see. Once the second preliminary is over, we have to get started on prepping for the real event. In contests like these where you only get one try, it's not unusual for someone mediocre to produce something good by pure chance and succeed. The reverse is also true. let me reread this here. Fuck. Let's see. Once the second preliminary is over, we have to get started on prepping for the real event. I've been pretty straightforward with my approaches to Ikuto so far, but I should start shaking him up from a different angle too. Hey, Ikuto, I'm just curious, but she didn't plan on attending the Geika Festival at first, right? But now she's um, working really hard every day to try to make it out the preliminaries. It's probably because there's a special reason, right? If Kokoro-chan actually manages to participate in the main show, will you be able to compete against her without holding back? Can you? Our kind Ikuto-chan, our kind Ikuto-kun. Ooh, this is getting good. So now we're on chapter 43, which is the final chapter that I'm covering in this live reaction. And I love that the chapters are just coming out every day now. I feel like the manga gods are looking down on me because I really love this manga. Here we go. If Kokoro-chan actually manages to participate in the main show, will you be able to compete against her without holding back? Compete against her? And chapter 43 is titled Hard Worker. Hey Kokoro-san, what's this? Oh, this is a textbook that teaches you about all the different types of dressmaking. I'm keeping a bookmark on the ones I managed to do right. Oh, that's pretty awesome. I'm pretty bad, so I figured I need to start from the basics and move my way up. Can I try it too? We've been spending a lot of time together. That's actually really brilliant. Hasegawa, that is brilliant, man. Hey you two, you're going through my pile of assorted fabrics way too quickly. Especially you, the tall girl. Ever since you arrived, this box has been depleting 10 times faster. I'm going to start subtracting it off your pay, so be warned. Yes, sir. I got to watch her get better and better. Ouch. Are you okay? I cut myself again. Are you getting enough sleep? You don't have to show up even on days you have your modeling work. It's just too fun. It's fun, but I'm scared too, so practicing here helps me relax. I don't have much time left till the second round, so I need to work harder. I won't be able to persuade my manager if I don't. I've seen how hard she has been working. That's why, but fashion isn't about competing, isn't it? But they're still going to rank us. If you were to create something better than Kokoro-chan, she'll inevitably end up with a much harsher reception. Am I standing in Kokoro-san's way? And Ikuto, you said it yourself. I want to have my own brand one day, didn't you? Chiyuki-san, what do I need to be a pro? It might not be that far-fetched right now. The grand prize is financial support for starting your own brand. Oh, are you purposely? Ayana-san, you're going to be late. Right, thanks. I have no idea what to do, but one thing I can say for sure is that I genuinely want Kokoro-san's hard work to get rewarded, and for some reason, I genuinely believe there's no way she wouldn't be. I didn't make it. Oh, what? I didn't make the cut for the second round, but I'm still proud of myself. It's a miracle that I managed to get this far as a freshman. I didn't make a single mistake in the second round, too. It's all thanks to you, Senpai. You helped me practice so much. Hey, I'm heading home, so don't forget to lock the door when you leave. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kokoro-san, are you done for the day? I want to practice a bit before I head home. Feel free to leave before me, but Senpai... I knew Kokoro wasn't going to get in. Flat out knew it. Do your best at the show. I'll be cheering for you. Senpai, can you help me tell my manager that I want to quit being a model? I'm so scared and nervous right now. I don't know what to do, but if I'm actually serious, I should just keep going. That's why I'll do everything I can to be on the main event. If I can be on the show, I'm sure even my manager will... Oh, poor Ikuto, don't feel guilty. Oh, Katsuga was crying. Well, duh, she's gonna cry. She needed a moment. You are our 35 candidates for the main event. Congratulations on passing the qualifier. Looks like we've got some interesting faces this year, too. I can't wait for the show now. Anyway, you're all gathered here because you managed to distinguish yourself from 1,087 students and secure one of the 40 available spots. The Geika Festival has a long and proud 60-year history. On the day of the festival, special guests from various parts of the industry will be here to see the show. The show can win you job offers. Buyers and sponsors can swarm you with orders looking to buy your clothes. Some might even come to offer you a sponsorship, which lets you create your own brand right away. Geika Festival isn't just a culture festival. Think of this as the biggest opportunity of your fashion career. Ooh, yeah. Okay, then I'll start telling you the rules of the Geika Festival fashion show. Would you like to participate in our very own fashion show? I'm Hasegawa Kokoro, a freshman at Geika Institute of Fashion. Do I need to introduce myself too? Oh, I love this page. This is so beautiful. We're seeing Ikuto, like, recalling everything that's happened so far since he's attended the institute, and I love the art for it. It's beautiful. Like, Ikuto's silhouette is white, um, while we have like the stuff going on in the background. That's beautiful. Love it. Isn't it rude to those who actually are serious? Let's try out for the Geika Festival fashion show. I'll do my best too for the Geika Festival. I'll go try out. 5,000 yen. I need to somehow beat others with just half the budget. You have dark circles. Aren't you working too hard? Oh, and we're seeing him on his knees now too with his phone. Do your best at the show. I'll be cheering for you. Logistics of the Geika Festival fashion show. Number 1, the men's section will happen on day 1. The women's section will happen on day 2. Each section will have 20 contestants participating. That's it for the presentation. Take care, everyone. Number 2, each contestant has to produce full-size dresses that fit the given theme. Minimum of 5 pieces, but there is no upper limit. Kokoro-san, are you still on campus? And number 3, the contestants will be evaluated based on their best dress. I want Kokoro-san's hard work to get rewarded. Number 4, if you are participating as a team, make sure to submit a registration form. Kokoro-san, would you like to join my team for the Geika Festival fashion show? Yes, 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 yes. I love this. I love these chapters. I love this manga. I love how the Geika Festival is getting set up. We all knew that Kokoro wasn't going to win, but maybe, like, with Kokoro's help, or I should say warnings, with IKUTO'S help, Kokoro will be able to, finally get the courage to tell her manager she wants to quit again and, like, really double down on this shit. And fuck, maybe even you will get inspired. Maybe that's what chapter 40 was about. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys thought of these chapters. I really love this manga. I love the direction we're going in. I'm very curious if Ikuto's going to have anyone else on his team, but I think my favorite part of these chapters was seeing Toho's, first of all, Toho's backstory was, it was heartbreaking to an extent. And it also reminds me, and I just realized this, it made me kind of think of Christian Grey from 50 Shades of Grey. I'm more referring to the book series because I've only seen like a couple. I've seen the movies and it's like, no. Yeah, Christian Grey in the books, it's very much like it. Very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.